What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. In case you're new, my name is Harriet Anabo, and if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Premier Gang, you're the best. So today, guys, I know it's like the time I'm doing this video, it's already past New Year, past Christmas, so today is 2nd January, and today I decided to do a sit down from home, like my home. Yeah, my background is my home, like where I was born and raised. So I said, why not do a sit down for you guys like today? Yeah, so happy New Year and Merry Christmas everyone who is watching this video. Yeah, so I'm very excited to have reached 2024, and hope you guys are also well. Hope you're doing well after last year. Now we are in a new year, and I just pray that this new year brings blessings, favor, good luck, wealth, good health. Yeah, so basically today we are going to be having a sit down video, and what I'm going to talk about like today, it has been a question that has been asked like very much by you guys. So I say today is the day I should answer that question. So I always get this question of, Harriet, yes, we know that you are a YouTuber. There's a video that I did about myself, like knowing about me some time back. So today, since I have new audience, we have now we have like 5k going to 6k subscribers. Kindly guys push me there. So this question has been asked by a lot of people, like, yes, Harriet, we know you're a YouTuber, you told us about yourself, but some people don't know about me. But today I'm just going to talk about why I quit my 8 to 5 job to become a YouTuber. Yeah, like this question has been asked like by a lot of people, and today I said, why not tell you about why I quit my 8 to 5 job. Like actually I thought about this thing because I was like, okay, yes, I'm Harriet, people know me as Harriet. Who is Harriet, or why did Harriet quit her job? Like some people are just asking themselves like, did I have some job before becoming a YouTuber? How did I become a YouTuber? So I'll start from like the time when I was at campus. Actually, I went to campus, guys. If you might be asking yourself, have I ever gone to campus and all that? Yes, I've studied. I went to campus. I did well. I performed well, and I don't know if it is just in my country, but this is something that a lot of youths, I don't know, maybe drop a comment, guys, and let me know where you're watching from. Like, is it the same in your country of unemployment, like a problem of unemployment? Like for me in my country, when a kid studies, or when you study, like when you study, finish school, you expect to get a job, right? And I feel like each and everyone, like if you're watching, I feel like most of the people have that thing of, okay, after school I need to get this job. I remember when you were still young, like our parents used to ask us, okay, when you grow up, what do you want to be? Like me, I used to tell my dad, I want to be an accountant. I want to be an accountant, but then things change out of the blue. Like things change out of the blue. So, and I feel like everyone has it, like like when you're young, you have this thing of, okay, when I grow up I want to be this. So me, I basically wanted to be an accountant, and I think I took it from my dad, because my dad also does the same profession. He's an accountant. So when I grew up and he was telling me, you should take my steps, you should also be an accountant, accounts is really good. And I also wanted to do accounts. It is something that I really loved. And by the way, this is one thing that I should tell you guys. If you still have children, and let's say like they finish high school, college, and then they want to go to campus, so it's always good to let your children decide on what course they want to take. Because I mean, I'm one person who is going to go out there, read the books, hustle, read hard, you know. So I was just happy that at least what I love doing, my father allowed me doing it when I was at campus. Guys, it wasn't easy. Hey. You know, when you're doing that course, like the course of accounts, you have to be very bright, like upstairs. You're supposed to do like a lot of discussions. Accounts is not easy. Accounts is not easy, guys. So I put all my dedication there because this is something that I love doing. But of course, for you to become certified, you have to do the CPA, you know, or ACCA. So like after school, yeah, there is a video that I did when I had graduated. Guys, if you haven't watched that video, guys, kindly watch that video. So I finished school, and then my dad was so happy that, yeah, I'm done with school. But then me, I had this worry in me, like, okay, now I'm done with school, what next? Like, because I know problems in Uganda, like we have problems of jobs, getting a job that you want, that people who are in office don't want to leave office for the young kids to join, like you know how, guys, it is. I don't know if it is just in my country, but I feel like it is almost like everywhere, like, you know. So after like university, I expected to get like a job, you know, work. I have like a lot of plans. I have to work, take care of myself, take care of my family, like, you know, a lot of dreams for like me, like myself. So I thank God that my dad educated me. Daddy, thank you so much if you're watching this video. Thank you so much for educating me. You know, like, I don't know, but where I come from, like for a girl child to study and finish university, that's something big. Like, it is really something big for a girl child to study and finish school, and she makes her parents so proud. So I was so happy. My dad was so happy on my graduation, guys. Like, the video is just here playing, so if you didn't watch it, I'll leave a replay and like I'll put it, then you guys see it here. So after school, I was so happy. Yeah, I'm done with school. My dad is so excited. We sat as a family. Everyone was congratulating me. Guys, it wasn't easy. Actually, before joining, because I remember I studied for 4 years. So before joining bachelor's, I first did a certificate, like in BBA, Bachelor's of Business Administration. Like, it's what I did before doing, like before specializing to accounts. So why I did this, the BBA, is because I wanted to know what I'm good at, you know. Like, I'm one person who loves, is it testing? Should I say testing? Or like, I had to first see, like, will I handle this? Will I? So I told my dad, let's first do a certificate, then I go for bachelor's. At least with a certificate, you can get to know like which course is good for you. Yeah, fine. I knew I wanted accounts, but also because in BBA there is also accounts. So I was like, okay. So it was very simple. Like, it was easy for me when I joined bachelor's, you know. I was good because I'd first done a certificate in BBA, so I was so good in accounts. I loved what I was doing, you know. So like after school, my dad was happy. We made the party, you know, with family. Everyone was excited for me. But yeah, after the party, then reality hit. Like, like, you know, when you finish school, everyone is excited for you, but then you're like, okay, now what's next for me? So actually, as I talk to you right now, I'm hoping to go back to school and upgrade my studies. But for now, because I told my dad, yeah, you did your part, so I feel like it is my time to also do my part. Like, first work, get money, and then pay my tuition, because like I have siblings that my dad is supposed to take care of. So I just told him, like, you did something good for me. So I told him, like, yes, you educated me, now it is time for, because he wanted me to upgrade and do the CPA, you know, for you to be certified, like really certified, you have to do the CPA. So I told him, Daddy, you've done your part, now it is time for me to also work hard, get money, and then I'll upgrade like myself. So he was like, no, you know, right now you don't have money, you're still in the stage of, hey guys, my dad is the best. Like I always tell my dad, daddy, you're the best dad. Like I feel like he's my role model. My dad is my role model. He's my best friend. He's everything. Like if you guys know me, if you guys watched a video of getting to know me, I talked about my dad like so much. He's one person that inspires me to live every day. He inspires me to work so hard. He's one person that inspires me to like help out other people, because like I don't know, I just have my dad's heart. Like I just feel like me and my dad, we are the same. Like like I lost my mom. I'm sorry to go back to this, but if you guys watched that video of getting to know me, you saw my story when I was talking about the time when I lost my mom. So my dad came in like so hard for everyone here at home, like my brothers, everyone. Like he's just the best dad. Dad, if you're watching this, you're the best dad on this planet Earth, and I thank God I have a dad like you, you know. So, and I'll keep on saying this and this and again and again and again. Dad, if you're watching this, I love you so much. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart. So my dad has been there for me since childhood. He's one person who has told me, push harder, go for this. If I told him, daddy, I want this kind of thing, he's one person who is like, it's okay, I'm always behind you. He's my support. Like he always supports me, like every decision that I take. He tells me, as long as it's not harming anyone, like as long as you're not doing something bad, then go for it. Like, so like he's one thing that really he's one person that really makes me stand, like being a strong woman. Like you raised me to be a strong woman, a girl who is so hardworking. Guys, I believe in working hard. Like sometimes I hear stories of people saying like you hear some girls, I'm not talking about anyone, but I just hear these stories like so much, like people saying no, a guy should provide like every time. But me, I feel like you should also work hard. So I grew up knowing that, like my dad groomed me to be a woman who should work hard, get your money, you know. So I'm that kind of person. That's why you guys always see me, like I'm out there on the streets. It's so sunny, but I'm out there sweating, doing content, you know, because I'm one person who is a go-getter. Like if you've watched my videos, you can see that this girl is really a go-getter. So I was raised like that. Like my dad really groomed me to be that kind of woman who is a go-getter, a person who can work hard. Because I mean, I don't believe in a guy providing each and everything every time. No, even a woman should contribute, you know, to a relationship or to a marriage. So I'm one person who is like that. Like, so, and I got it from my father. My father is really a person who works so hard. Like guys, you don't know, like, hey, like when I look at my dad, I be like, wow, this guy, he's really my inspiration. Like, so daddy, thank you so much for raising me like that. So back to the topic. So when I finished school, I talked to daddy about the jobs and all that. We searched for jobs. Like guys, it's not easy. It's not easy looking for a job here in Uganda. I don't know, guys, drop a comment. Is it on my side? But I feel like most of the youths nowadays, if you're not bright like upstairs, if you're not a person like thinks a lot, like this economy that you are in right now, like you need to be a person who is a thinker. Like every time you need to think outside the box. Like even those people who work from offices from 8 to 5, like, you know, they also have things like other things. I try to look for jobs here and there. I really applied, guys. I really applied. But in my profession, most of the things, like, okay, most of the jobs, like I would, like most of the organizations that I would go to, they would tell me, you need a CPA, you need a CPA, you need to be certified for you to get this kind of job. Guys, it was not easy for me. Like I finished school in 2021. That's when I graduated. So I thank God, 2022 I got a job, but it was through connection. Actually, that's what I keep on telling people. Like I don't know, but I feel like the offices that we go to, all the organizations that we go to, like they always want to stay in position, like yeah, fine, they know that there are people who have left school, like now they're looking for jobs, you know, and we are fresh, like our brains are so fresh. But of course, me, I believe in even learning while working, on job learning, you know, because it's not that I'm going to come and work and then I'm going to grasp each and everything, because you know those big organizations, they have their own things, like. So I believe in learning while working. So I had that thing in me, okay, I'm going to go get a job and then I'll get like each and everything like I need, like I'll live a good life. But guys, it's not easy, especially in my profession. They always want a person with a CPA, like papers of CPA or SCCA. Then there you can get a job like very fast. So me, I was this girl who was like, okay, now I'm done with a degree, bachelor's of accounting and finance. I'm done with this. Now I can get a job. It's not like that in my profession, like accounts. It's not like that. Like you have to really first get that paper, you know, that CPA or SCCA. So that's how it was. So we tried getting a job. Someone connected me to a job, and I was put in the position of accounts, but that organization was just new, like it was just put in place. It was just new, so I got that chance. I went, I did an interview, I passed the interview. So I waited because I was still scared. Like, hey, I know you guys also like most of the people, most of guys watching, if you're in Uganda, you know how it be. It's like when you're done with school, try to look for jobs. Guys, I moved and got tired. I applied and applied and applied and applied, but he hey, it was not easy. I wish at the time, and I was like, should I give up? I was like, no, that is not me. I wasn't groomed to be like this. There's no giving up. Actually, I'm one person who doesn't allow defeat. Like I still went on to look around, call my dad, tell him to, in case there is any job opportunity, call my friends. Guys, when you finish school, actually reality starts hitting, you know. So I applied, they called me for an interview. I went for the interview. So then they called me and then they're like, we have given you the job, you know. But at first they were like, we first want to test you before we pay you, you know. I don't know how it's called, but you be working but you're not paid. It's like as if I'm in intern, something like that, because accounts is not easy, and I was going to be their accountant. So they had put all their trust in me, you know, to be accountable for their books of accounts, like, you know, our organization. And it was actually a new organization, but it was big. I'm not going to talk about it here in the videos because of confidentiality, you know. So I worked, but I wasn't paid. I worked and after I was paid, I was started to be paid. Like they started paying me. So guys, it wasn't like simple. Like I worked, yes, I got all the honors, like everything. They used to give it to me, you know, at work. So I worked there like for 1 year and then I left. You guys might be asking yourselves, so why did you leave the job? What really happened? Like I don't know if you guys watched that video when I was with Mara. I talked about it, but I'm one person who doesn't want to disclose it like to people and all that. Like I don't know if it is but I always hear about it, like especially as girls, we find challenges sometimes here and there, especially when we are employed by people. Like I don't know, but it wasn't simple for me. I would say it wasn't simple for me. Like that time I worked there, it was good at the start, but as time went on, like I didn't feel at home. Like I wasn't happy. Like what should I say, wasn't it like I was starting to regret why I was working there. It was my first time working in an office, so I felt so small, like what had happened. Like I was like, no, I'm not going to go through this because I need to work hard, because I need money. I can still work, like work somewhere else. I can still get like a better job from this place, you know. So I left the job because of some circumstances. So I left the job and then I tried to look for another job, you know. But it was not simple still. Hey, guys, getting a job in accounts and you don't have a professional course, it's not easy. You guys can drop a comment. You guys can testify if I'm lying or not. Like, it's not just easy getting a job in my profession, you know. So, I don't know. So again, I went back to looking for that job like crazy. I was like, now, because remember, I got done with school, so I had rented my own place, so I need to pay my bills, rent, electricity. Oh god, guys, it wasn't easy. But I'm one person who is a hustler. Like I hustle, you know. So I was like, now I've looked for a job. What next? Like I've not gotten what I want. I've looked for a job, but I'm not getting it. So I had this thing in me. I just love fashion. Sometimes I love fashion. Like I love looking good. Sometimes I love dressing good. So I was like, wait, I have this love of bags and shoes. Like I have that love of bags and shoes. Like it's just in me. So I was like, no, wait. So I had collected some small money while I was working. So I was like, I'm going to start up with a big shop. I called my sister. She's called Vivian. I called her and I'm like, Vivian, there's some idea that I have. I don't know if it's going to work for me, but let me just try it out and see. Because even staying in the city is so expensive. Like staying in Kampala, it's so expensive, guys. It's very, very expensive staying in Kampala. So I needed to clear my bills. When I needed to work so hard. So I told my sister, I have this idea of mine, like of buying shoes and bags, and then people start purchasing from me. Like I had that thing in my head that time. Like I used to think like so many ideas. What can I do? What should I do? And I had this thing in me like since childhood of not being employed. Like I had that thing in me of not being employed. So I was like, no, I think this is time for me to start my own, you know, like start my own business. However much I don't have like a lot of capital, but I thought of this thing like day and night, and I was like, no, Harriet, you have to do this. Like fine, there are going to be challenges. I was new in the market. Like I was totally new. I didn't do marketing, but at least I know at some point I'm good at that. I'm good at marketing, you know. So I was like, okay, let me take this step. I know I'm going to face some challenges, but I'm one person who doesn't give up. Like I'm always a go-getter. So I was like, okay. I called my sister. She came. I told her I have this small money with me. I'm going to go in town, downtown. I'm going to purchase these things. I bring them, and then I start working from home. She was like, will you handle this? Like I told her, yeah, I think it is high time for me to start up with something small and then see how it will go. Let me just try this. Guys, sometimes actually we take risks. When it comes to business, sometimes you have to take risks. That's what I tell people. Like, however much you're not good in that field, but you try. I just loved accounting. But I didn't know that I was also so good in marketing. I knew I was good in marketing, but I didn't know I was so good in marketing. So I was like, no, let me do this. Right now, I can't sit home just like that. I didn't even actually tell anyone at home when I left the job. But I told my dad. I think I told my dad about me quitting the job, you know. And then he's like, okay, we shall get some other job. Let's be looking for some other job. But guys, I couldn't just sit home, like, just fold my hands. And then I have bills to pay. I have things to do, you know. So I was like, no. I can't sit. Let me just hustle. Let me just do it. So I didn't have a shop. I didn't have money to have a shop at the moment. So I was like, no, let me go to downtown, wholesalers, and then purchase these things. Like I bought like, I can't even remember the pairs I bought. I bought like I think I started with like 20 pairs of shoes, these small open shoes. I brought them home, and then I bought like, was it 10 bags? I started with just small things. I reached home, I got my phone, I started snapping the shoes, you know, putting them on my status. Guys, it wasn't easy. Like I was like, no, Harriet, you have to do this. Like I snapped the bags, the shoes, I put them out there. I told my sister to start marketing me, to tell her friends at school like I sell bags and shoes. I went and knocked at I went and started knocking on my neighbors' doors. I started telling them, guys, I have a small business of bags and shoes, kindly support me. Hey guys, I was just out there to market my business, like my small business. So people would ask me, like my neighbors would ask me, where's your shop, like where are you selling? I'm like, at my place. Like just come when you want something. Like I actually, I even carried like I used to knock on their doors, but I was having my bags and shoes. I remember I had an Osofia, like Osofia is just like a big bag, like there's a big bag. So I had put them there. So I was just showing them what I have. Hey guys, it wasn't easy. Oh. It wasn't easy. But I'm one person who is a go-getter. Like I don't want to allow defeat. So those guys, I thank my neighbors. I have some nice neighbors. So one of them was like, okay, I'm going to come and support you, you know. So in the evening, one of them showed up. I'm just a lucky girl. Like I was just so lucky. So in the evening, like one of them showed up, and then she was like, let me see if I can try out the shoes. Like I gave them to try out the shoes. I showed them also the bags that I have. They're like, hey guys, I'm one person by the way who has a good taste, like when it comes to fashion. Like I just have a good taste. I didn't know those things like so much, but when I went out there to search for bags and shoes, I knew like everything that looked good in my eyes. I was like, this one, I think my clients will like it. Like this one, I think they will like it. So that's how it was. So so she came and tried out, and then she bought from me one pair. I was so excited. Like on my very first day, my eyes are not so good, like somehow sick, but I'll be okay. So on my very first day, I got one client. Like that was my neighbor. And my neighbors are the sweetest guys. Like she came, supported me. I told her to also tell her friends to come and support me. Like I could just give it to them, like, you know, I could just tell them like face on face, like I have this, you know. I even bring for you, you see what I have. Because remember, when you're buying shoes, you're supposed to buy like different sizes, you know. You're supposed to cater for those people who have a small leg, those ones who have big legs, you know. So she liked the shoe. She also told her friends to come and support. I think that time they had something like a party. They came to my place. I showed them my stuff. Some other friend of hers also supported me. Guys, I was just so lucky. Like I was just trying out things at the moment. I didn't have a shop. I was selling everything from my place. But people were out there to come and support me. Like they came in, especially my neighbors, because they were my closest clients. Like I just thought, these are my closest clients. Like these people should really come and support me because they're just next to me, like, you know. So I was glad they came and checked out my stuff. Even up to now, they still support me. Like I'm so excited to have those guys near me. But my first sale was in my compound, like you know. So that is how like I started selling bags and shoes. Like at first I was scared. I was like, will I handle this? My sister was also scared for me, but I was like, no, let's give it a try. It's not that everyone who starts up a business, they're expecting like to get a lot of stuff, you know. But once you give it a try, let's just give it a try. That's what I was telling my sister. So we were just like trying to sell stuff. I didn't have a shop. Guys, actually it's raining right now, so I think I'm supposed to go in, then I'll continue with this. Okay. Yeah, so guys, actually it's just from raining right now. Like it's just from raining, so I had to stop the video. But so basically that's how I started up my bag and toe collection, like my bags and shoe collection, you know. Yeah, so that is how I quit my 8 to 5 job and started being my own boss. Like, because I always loved it. I love being my own boss. Like, most of the time I just love being my own boss. Like, so as I told you guys, in this era you're not supposed to think of only one thing. So I was like, okay, now this is not going to give me like everything that I love, like the way I had started it, like from home and all that, you know. I got some profits added in, stocked a bit, now it's big, so I thank God for that. And after then this YouTube thing came in. You know, like I'm just that one girl that love, like I think every time of what else can I do, like, you know. And I'm a people person. So when I met African Nyako, thank you so much for opening up my eyes, because she's one of the person that really inspired me to start up my YouTube channel. When I went to visit African, I don't know if you guys know African Nyako, but she's one of the biggest YouTubers that we have here in Uganda. So when I met up with Nyako, she brought me this idea of YouTube. That's how I got to know about YouTube. Thank you so much, African Nyako. I know you're going to watch this. Thank you so much for bringing me to this industry. Because I mean, I love what I do. I just love YouTube, guys. So YouTube again came in. So those are the two things that I'm now handling: my bag and soap collection, and then YouTube. Yeah, so that is how I became a YouTuber, guys, and I'm so excited to have taken the step of being a YouTuber, because YouTube has really brought me a lot of stuff. I've seen big people that I didn't expect to meet in my life. Like, it's just, I just feel happy. I just feel happy, excited. I now have new friends from all over the world, you know. I've made connections through YouTube. I've gotten a lot of stuff through YouTube, you know. Yeah, so basically that's my life. So if you're new here and you don't know Harriet, hope this video will tell you who Harriet is exactly, because I've been asked, like, a lot of people have been asking me about this question of why did you quit your 8 to 5 job and how I became a YouTuber. So basically that's it, guys. I believe in not doing one thing in my life. So YouTube was also a big opportunity, because right now I'm earning, I'm monetized. So yeah, that is it. I'm excited where I am, and I'm hoping to get more and more and more and more and more amazing stuff from YouTube, meeting more amazing people out there. I'm starting my travel journeys now. It's just incredible. So basically that is it. Hope I've answered everyone who has been asking me this question of why did you quit your 8 to 5 job. You know, hope I've answered you guys, and I think I'll be ending this video here, but hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, everyone who has stuck with me up to the end of this video, and Happy New Year and Merry Christmas if you're watching this video. So I'll see you in the next one. I love you guys. Bye.